pick something that really matters to you and work towards it step by step, irrespective of what the outcome is. The journey itself will be beautiful, and then the outcome is secondary. So, which is why you have to do it right. And if you care about something, you will do it right.
Yeah, and care about something. That's a good start.
More than just likes, okay?
No, really. No, I'm not kidding. The most frustrating thing that I face when I'm dealing with teenagers today and youngsters today, young professionals who just started working today, is what are you passionate about? Your world has become so large. The opportunity is so huge. Think about it like this, okay? Turns out I love swimming. I love swimming because to me it clarifies my thoughts on motorcycling. I'm telling you everything about motorcycling, including the swimming, okay? But when I swim well, what I do well is efficiency. And various things fall into place when I'm swimming efficiently, right? It's how my hand enters the water, it's what pace I straighten my hand at, it's what my catch does. Everything has to happen in a certain way, in a certain cadence, in a certain rhythm that makes my swimming awesome. And I swim badly too, but when I swim awesome, I swim awesome. Okay, I'm getting across a pool where I would normally take 11 strokes. That day, I would do it in 6.5, 7. I'm swimming incredibly well. When it all clicks into place, I know that feeling of clicking into place because I want to replicate that on a motorcycle, right? I didn't discover swimming till I was 40 something. You know why? Because when I was growing up, there were no swimming pools to be had. There weren't any. In Bhopal, which is the first taste of swimming I had, I'm too young to remember the details of it. But in Bhopal, my dad used to have to take me and my sister on a scooter halfway across town to go to the swimming pool.
Oh.
I don't know what it's called, but it was just under the Birla Mandir. And I remember there was a Chinar garden, swimming pool, and Birla Mandir on top of the hill is all I remember of it. And we used to stay in Arera Colony, if you're from Bhopal, and then in the TTTI campus. We were far away from this pool. It was a lot of work. When he came to Delhi, and I said, "Where is the swimming pool? This is my school years." They laughed at us. And when I came to Mumbai in the year 2000 and realized many societies had swimming pools, I couldn't believe it. I was 25 at that point of time. You had access to swimming pools from the beginning. So in theory, if swimming was something you were passionate about, you could do it. I could not. And this is true for so many things today. Imagine that if I was passionate about rock climbing and I was born in 1975 as I was, how would you do rock climbing? Where's the equipment? Where do you go? Who do you talk to? Where do you find the landline phone number of the person you can call to say, I'm interested in rock climbing. What do I do to start with? Today, it's in your phone.
Yeah. Just before this, we were talking. Shumi, we just got batteries for our bikes, so he replaced the one on the Ducati, and I'm not sure how to do it on the Busa because I have to move the front seat, I think. But imagine today, what do I have to do? Take out my phone, search for it,
Yeah.
and there I have an instruction guide ready for me to just do this.
Yeah.
Probably in video.
Yeah.
So it's so easy to get access to do all these things if you choose to exercise it.
Yeah. And today we have friends who have young kids now, 6, 7, 8 years old. Your boy is what, 11, approaching 11 now. All of these kids have a lot more exposure than we did. So what are you passionate about? And this is a very difficult conversation when I meet somebody at the airport or whatever, especially the youngsters. Because the slightly older people, and I'm going to say the 35 pluses, they figured it out somewhat. Right? I met 3 couples, I think, 2 couples, one on the way to Ladakh and one just, they were catching a flight, I was catching a flight. They figured out that they liked touring on a motorcycle together and they were working things out so that they could do more of it. They were moving forward on that, right? But the 20-somethings, we love your content. Yes, thank you very much. Much appreciated. So what are you riding? This motorcycle. Whatever it is, it's fine. So where have you been with it? Oh, shouldn't have asked that. I'm not saying that I'm judging you in that moment. I'm saying you've lost time there and you're not going to get the time back.
So in this, one of the previous discussions, I don't remember which one, but I was talking about, what I wish for my nephews and nieces and for Sirhan was that I hope they find good challenges. Yeah. And in that, I have one instance. I have a nephew, great guy, but he never, other than maybe some amount of fitness aspect of it, he never found his passion.
Hmm.
And it was such a, it's almost like a terrifying conversation to have with him,
Yeah.
because he himself was aware. He used to say, Kartik Mama, I don't know my passion.
Hmm.
And this is when he's getting into his 20s, right?
Yeah.
And when everybody's going out into their lives and doing stuff.
Hmm.
And I'm like, because he's talking to him saying that, hey, what do you want to do and stuff like that. It's like, and I was the example for his parents, because see, he took this, what was not a
Conventional
thing,
thing to do,
right?
yeah.
And it's become something. So talk to him. And the obvious thing was, what are you passionate about? He's like, I don't know.
Hmm.
And to me now, if I have to wish something else for people out there, it's like, I hope you find your passion. And even in this regard, I don't think a passion may stay with you for your entire life.
It doesn't have to, yeah.
And that's fine. I hope then when you run out of that passion, you find something else to steer you and guide you. I hope you find it. We were very fortunate to do it.
I would dispute only one thing here. I hope you find it. I hope you look for it.
I have an example where so close, where he wanted it, maybe whatever, right? He didn't find it, couldn't find it. I don't know, but he didn't. Even though he desperately wanted to, what was missing?
No, I'm
I
not
don't
being
know.
specific to him, to his nephew. I'm saying, if you haven't found your passion, I do hope you find it. I also hope you put effort into trying to look for it, because I think it is critical for the rest of your life to have a passion thing.
Yes, we are aware that Shumi and I are completely different people. And you can see more and more examples of that on the main MotorInc channel.